Hello and welcome everybody to another exciting edition of John Wilkes Spoofing. We're spoofing. We're goofing. John Wilkes Spoofing. Today is tax day. So what our show about is today, taxation is theft. They're stealing our money. They're putting it to bad uses. We'll talk about how everybody had to go in, put in those little things, the deadly, the coercive, the IRS, the big baddie, also the state and the local. Rita is not just a villain from Power Rangers, but is also someone else that you have to pay year after year. We're also getting a little bit of an anniversary today because it is the 113th year. Whoa, I messed it up. 112-year anniversary of the Titanic sinking today at 9:36 Eastern time.
The boat that won't float.
The boat that won't float. It hit that icicle floating in the lake. It's much better to put the icicles in your drinks. 9:38. Can I get a little bit of a cheers, Mr. Scotty to Hottie? And I'm also joined by Ed, the Wild Man Wilson. He was lost, and now he is found. The prodigal son returns.
Right, you had a nice nap in the bathroom the other day.
Hey, allegedly.
Well, I guess
Sleeping in your piss pillow.
It's better than having a dirt nap.
That's for sure.
So
well, happy belated birthday.
Happy belated birthday. I heard it. You tied one on. So we'll try to get you up to speed here. We're doing a little bit more of an organized effort. We're trying to keep it way more consistent, way more organized. So first I got to ask you, first and foremost, how the hell's your week been going?
All right. Got the taxes all squared away, so
Looking for a new job.
I've been thefted.
I got a couple new job offers.
Oh, wow. New job offers. More taxes to file in 2024.
More forms to fill out.
Yes.
Okay.
I myself got a really good jump on doing taxes this year. I started yesterday.
Nice.
Yeah, I got to finish mine tonight.
You still got to finish them yet tonight.
I just have to do
oh
Rita.
My God.
Got to do that regional income tax.
I spent about
File
4
an
hours yesterday.
extension.
Yeah, extension. Let me hold on to my money just a little bit longer.
Right.
Got to calculate some mileage, see how far I drove this year, get them deductions, get them in, Schedule C, Schedule F.
Right.
Let's go.
Right. Just a reminder, if she calls you daddy, you can deduct her. You can claim her.
Oh, God. All righty. Thank you very much, Jasonda.
I had to.
We got tech support from Jasonda today. We also got Peanut Gallery. We got Dancing Man back there, Marcus. All right.
Marcus in the house.
Yeah, that's right.
Johnny in the house.
Yeah, Lily Laser
Lily.
Beam is going to be coming on later and regale us with some tales of the great
George
American
1 and
Southwest.
2 are floating around somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Peter Gallery.
We're number one. Hey, that's not that type of number one, Jasonda. That's a middle finger number one. Hey, and we got a lawyer coming in the comments on the comments section. Hey, lawyer, what's going on? And he said the tax day cometh.
Yes.
Yes.
And it taketh away.
And it taketh away. That is
so
correct.
much.
Yeah, so I want to kind of get into not only was taxation and theft, but where do our taxes actually go? Because we all got to pay. If we don't pay, men with guns will come to our house and tell us, you got to pay your taxes.
No, they
Pay your
won't.
bills.
I want to object to that
How it
because
works.
I thought the IRS was so underfunded over the years that you could actually get away with not paying your taxes. Many Americans do, and just not file. And it's really
For a
just
couple years, but eventually the MC Hammers of the world will get nailed with that tax
Yeah.
bill.
You know what? The IRS, interesting fact. You know who started the IRS?
Bob?
No. Abraham Lincoln.
oh,
Uh-oh.
1862 started the IRS.
Abraham Lincoln. He
Abraham
should have been
Lincoln.
Abraham drinking.
Drinking Lincoln. Starting the IRS.
Yeah, what'd you say about we had a little tidbit here from 1913?
Woodrow Wilson. That's when the first actual income tax that has been carried on.
it was the Revenue Act.
Yes.
And it incorporated other things, but it also ratified the 16th Amendment to our Constitution for
Sure.
tax collection.
Yeah, so what actually happened was when they enacted it, they raised the tariffs. Everybody, they were making their taxation off of tariffs. It was like almost about a 40% rate, but it was beating up on the little man. So they were taxing like exports and doing the booze tax and everything. They dropped that down to from 40 about 27, and they said that they were going to give a 1% tax on anybody who made 3,000 or more, or married couples of 4,000 or more.
Ooh,
Now
that
that-
sounds like
So I
getting
was
married is a
looking
good
it up,
idea.
and what's it like? Because it started around like 1913 or something,
Yeah,
right?
1913. Yeah.
1913.
And-
Woodrow
What a
Wilson.
year.
Yeah, and so originally, so if you're making over $200,000 a year, equivalent today, it would be like 1.2 million.
Money,
You
money,
were paying
money.
about 90% in taxes based on your income.
Well, so it, back,
And
back in the
everybody else, we would have been like people, regular, normal Americans, they were paying 3% on their taxes as a difference. So they weren't relying on working people as heavily as the very wealthy
90%
for
tax.
income.
What the hell is the point of even trying to make money if you're at 90%
Yeah.
tax rate?
So basically, let's just get back to the Woodrow Wilson era. What they did there was
I didn't
when
know
the
I was
World War-
cold.
when the World War One was coming in there, this is only supposed to be like temporary. That's how they sold it.
Well,
And
income
it's
tax,
never
yeah.
stopped. It has never stopped.
Yeah,
It's
it
only
was their
increased
plot.
from 1%.
It was their
it got
great
as whole
plot
as high
that
as 94% in the 60s.
this is warm, okay? Now, and it was there. I feel like there's always like politicians that are like, we're going to pass this off as a temporary measure,
Yep.
but we're going to keep it instituted for a very long time. And
Yep.
income tax.
only to fund the war, like
has
when it
felt like that.
started for the Civil
Now
War
if-
in 1862, and you tie it into World War One in 1913. And guess what?
Oh, A little bit
They
of a pattern
never
there.
stopped.
No.
What a
They never
surprise.
stopped.
If
That's
you,
what
now-
all
if you
started.
grant
1913, Woodrow Wilson. Oh, fuck yourself.
Well,
if you grant the government powers, they will never give them back to the people.
and here's
Never,
the other
ever.
thing. Here's the other thing. I was reading on this where if you look at the percentage based on the different tax brackets and how they worked out, the longer it went on, the more people making the least amount of money paid a greater amount of tax, and then the less the wealthy would pay in
Yeah.
their income tax. So, like, the people who had the money to lobby to politicians to convince them to write these bills and revisions for the tax code made it so that the makeup of that tax money would go onto the burden
Right.
of the people struggling, and
Well,
they would get
struggling, the-
greater profits.
more like all Americans, because
It's
if
not-
you're getting taxed 90%, what is your incentive?
that is
to
like
earn?
1% of the Americans.
Got up
though.
to 94%.
Once
of it.
again, like this was during a time when you could live a comfortable life on $10,000 a year, compared to today, where that would like $10,000 would equal like 100 to like $120,000 a year.
Yeah, we have inflation.
Like,
No.
like I say,
Well, it's
It's
Taxation is
all
theft.
money.
Taxation is theft. They initiated. That's where it all started. Is 1913. But one of the first taxes, which is going to lead us into our next subject, the Boston Tea Party.
Oh yeah.
Which is the first tax they put on was the Stamp Act. Followed by the tea tax, and then that caused all. So that all stopped, and it went away. And then Lincoln in 1862 taxed to fund a war, and then here it came down. Taft really was pushing for it. Wilson enacted it. They used the guise of World War One, and it
Right.
never stopped.
The
So-
guys and not the ladies, but I got to
Right.
bring in
but
Jasonda here.
Yes, Jasanda's coming in. One quick fact I learned. Guess which state is the highest tax?
California.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
They also have more of their
what-
money
what
from
kind of-
more of their dollar they pay in income tax goes and spreads out to the rest of the state. So whenever
Right.
they actually like pay income tax, that
Right.
money that goes to the federal government, majority of it goes
Yeah,
back
that's
to the
good.
rest of the states.
Yeah,
where the
sure.
rest of the
Goes to
states,
10 cities,
most of
right?
that money actually goes directly to the
10
government.
cities.
Well, I want to go here
Here we
because where
go.
do our taxes go?
The 10 cities.
Yeah, because you said they
Well,
went to the rest of the
politicians,
people, but they go mostly to military-industrial complex. They go mostly to Medicare, Medicaid, and endowments. So that's where our money's
Is
going.
that foreign governments as well, and then well, it also
Ukraine.
depends where the tax is coming from, because not everything is taxed the same, and they collect different taxes for different purposes, such as like gambling taxes, the tax on gas, which is supposed to go to road constructions and maintaining our roadways.
Scam.
You keep saying that, but that's like one of the most basic taxes I agree with. Like I
Yeah,
like
which is
driving
the
on
first
good
tax of all
roads.
time,
If you
the
ever had a
T-tax,
speed
you saw
bump
this
and
coming in.
your rims
Yeah.
broke, you're like, I wish they were spending my taxes right. It's not that people completely hate paying taxes. It's we want our money to go to something we notice.
Yeah, and it would be nice to just say, hey, my tax dollars, I want to put it towards that, but you can't do that. So let's talk about when we jump back into the first
so what was
taxing.
well, so what's funny is there was a TikTok, and it was these
For the harbor.
basically like these 20-some-year-old kids, they still live with their parents. Their parents have a lot of money, and they said that their mom implanted a water tax because they drink too much water. So their parents, this TikTok is their parents come outside, and all of them are dressed in like colonial outfits by the swimming pool with all the cases of water, and he's like, throw it in the harbor, and they take all the bottled water and throw it in the in the swimming pool because their mom implanted a water tax.
Oh, God. That's great.
Now, so as part of the throwing the tea in the harbor, right? That was as taxes incurred on us by King George. I don't remember which one. There were a lot of them. Okay.
Well, it started with the Stamp Act, I guess.
I feel like when you name all your children King George or George one after the other, there's a level of incest going on that you just can't fully account for.
Right, and we're Americans. We ain't drinking that shitty tea. You know, fucking throw that shit in the harbor and tell them to fuck themselves.
So Family Guy did a great one where they're like, let's throw the tea in the harbor. All right, guys, should we get rid of this Earl Grey? Oh, wait, no, I really got... And like, all right, we got the chamomile. Oh, well, I really need something to help me go to sleep at night. And it was just like, oh, yeah, they, like, as a joke, it's like, oh, yeah, there was something that a lot of Americans consumed, actually, at the time.
Yeah.
But they were willing to give it up for the symbolism and the meaning behind dumping it.
They figured out how to make whiskey
the harbor.
and stuff, and bourbons and moonshine.
Alcohol's not hard to make.
Yeah. Which leads to...
So also, today is the 112th year anniversary of Titanic sinking.
Oh, I hate boats.
The boat.
I don't ride on them, but it's very interesting. And
what's your favorite part about the Titanic sinking? Was it its main voyage, or was it when it finally went down?
It's the story. It's the story of the Titanic and its sister ships, Britannic, Olympic, which were all very, very similar looking ships. They were the same length, but the gross tonnage was different. And there was actually a woman who worked for the White Star Line. She worked as, I can't remember if she was a nurse or something like that. She was on Titanic when it sank, lived. She was on Britannic when it sank, lived. And she was on the Olympic when the Olympic got in a collision with another ship but didn't sink. So she survived all three of the Olympic-class ships and their crashes.
Why does woman want to keep going on these ships?
I would be fucking done. I am out. Even after this...
I don't even want to go in any ship that anybody's related to her with.
Yeah.
Dude.
It'd be like if you ever actually understand what's going down at the Boeing plants for the planes, you'd be like, yeah, I don't want to get on one of those.
But I mean, just to be on board like the Titanic and Britannic when they sank, I'm done. I'm out.
That's it.
Yep. I mean, even after the first one, I'd be done.
And what about the major F-ups that they had when they were getting off the ship? Nobody believed it was sinking, so they're like, oh, get the women off of here. And nobody would go. And the part that disturbed me the most is when they were supposed to all get together, triage the boats together, go back and pick up other people. There was such a disorganized clusterfuck that there was like boats with
I thought they also didn't have enough lifeboats for all the people as well.
They did, but they didn't load them up. They're supposed to tie them together and go back and
Technically, they didn't have enough room in the lifeboats. They didn't have enough, but also they only were half filling them.
Yes, that's it.
They weren't
that's
even
the whole point.
They were lacking capacity as it was to be able to take everyone off the ship, and then you're not even filling what you have.
Yeah.
What they were worried about, a lot of them, though, is they were trying to get as far away as the ship as possible because they were worried that if it went down, the suction would pull them under.
Yeah, because it changes the buoyancy of the water as the ship sinks. So it's not like you can float in that kind of water above a sinking ship. You literally fall like you're in the air because the water becomes...
What happened was like kind of like, you're falling in your air, but so they were supposed to like come back and tie them off and all that. So they didn't take it seriously when the initial impact was. That was the whole like where the big F up was. They thought it was a big joke.
And there was no real emergency plan. Right. Like it was like, okay, it's not going to sink. There's lifeboats, but
we don't need them.
Yeah. So I mean, there was no real. It was literally just chaos. That's all it was. It was fucking chaos.
And then when they realized it was going down, that's when shit hit the fan.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, let's get the hell away from. I mean. Horrific.
But I mean, it's nuts because the ship is deteriorating so much. If you go on and watch videos or pictures of the ship throughout the decades, it is deteriorating away because the rusticles and bacteria is eating at it away. So eventually, in this century, probably they're guessing 30, 40 years maybe. I don't know. If you dive down to it, the only thing you're going to see is a bunch of just dark soot.
Yeah.
Honestly,
kinda
as far
shit.
as pirate hunting goes, you're not good going after the Titanic. Like, you're better off trying to find some of those Spanish galleons that sank,
Yeah.
okay?
You're better off trying to find Bigfoot.
Well, I mean,
No,
it's
the Spanish ships, man, they always were packed full of gold.
Yeah,
You're better off
for
with those.
sure.
there was just so many mistakes made because for
Bigfoot
one,
ain't got no gold.
they were overconfident. They were overconfident in the ship, so they were running it too fast, way too fast. They were basically blowing off iceberg warnings that they were getting from surrounding
They're
ships.
too arrogant.
Yeah,
Basically.
they
Oh,
were
they completely ignored it.
they were trying to get. They were literally trying to make the trip as fast as possible for the publicity, and it turned to be one of the worst maritime disasters ever.
Ever.
Yeah.
Speaking of
Actually,
disasters,
Tommy was right.
Wasn't there also?
There was a MythBusters about getting sucked down with the ship.
Yeah.
They
sure.
say it's a myth that you're not actually going to get sucked down. I don't know what the way MythBusters did it because Titanic was
No, no. So what they did was, from what I remember, they used a
they used
fishing boat.
Yeah,
And they had not Jamie. They had Adam on the boat with it, and they had him as it was going down to try to swim away. But he had because both of them are certified scuba divers. They had scuba tanks and stuff, so they could live. And then when Adam was going down with the ship or the boat, not a ship, but as he was going down, he was like, "No, I was struggling. There was no way I would move through the water," he said, "and it would just go straight through it. It's like he was moving in the air and he was unable to swim away."
But
Yeah.
I feel like with
It
a little
goes and it kicks back,
fishing
basically.
boat like that, and then the Titanic with its big
So
mass.
it's just more volume and area covered on the sea that would cause it. So it means it will make it more dangerous for more people in that scenario.
So what's really incredible, like if you go to where Titanic was built and Olympic and pretend like where those ships were built, and you just walk around there, because the millions and millions and millions of rivets that were used in the buildings of those ships, people will walk around that area and you'll still find rivets on the ground.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Yeah. And the water, the coldness, the temperature of the water.
Oh yeah,
That's
it's
what-
shocking.
It's like,
If you did,
if you ever jump
So-
in cold water, that's what
One
it
of the
felt
things
like.
I heard about too, so like in the Arctic, when divers or marine biologists are studying the ocean in that area to see like what the flora is like, or no, fauna. Sorry, when they look at the fauna, they say as a diver, your worst thing, it's not like. It's not that it's difficult to swim, and that's not the highest risk. It's the shock from the sheer cold
Yeah.
will make you take a gasp of breath, and
Yep.
people will drown themselves because of the sheer shock and cold temperature
Yeah.
that they'll breathe it in and they'll drown.
Yeah, I used to do some diving, so that's why you wear the wetsuits. What the wetsuit
Yeah.
does is it gets on,
It keeps
is-
the coldness.
and then your natural body heat
Insulation.
like
One
makes an insulation layer
Yeah.
outside the wetsuit. But when it hits, even then, you can just feel it. You shake. It's just
I
like it's
believe
a
it,
bad
man.
feeling
Yeah.
until your body gets back up to temperature. That's all that decompression stuff because
Well, it's
that
different
kind of
with the
stuff when you
temperature. That's
sink,
not
you're gonna
decompress-
I know, but that kind of stuff. But the body goes in shock, and like those people that were jumping overboard, that must have been horrific. And that
Also, I also
freezing
heard a
cold.
story. There was a guy that he realized a ship was going down on the Titanic.
He was
and
the
he
chef, and he
chugged-
chugged a bunch of liquor.
He
He's the
took
chef.
so much alcohol that he couldn't feel the shock when he hit the water and was able to survive
He was the chef.
because he
right.
was so drunk. Where
That's-
you're like, well, at least alcohol did
That's a great
something
story.
for
Yeah.
somebody at some point.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at like the bow and the stern, the reason the stern is so blown apart is because as it was going down, it had air trapped in it, and as it was going down, when that air finally released into the water, it blew the fucking stern apart from,
Oh,
the,
wow.
from the pressure.
Yeah.
That's why the stern's in such bad shape.
Well, hey, let's give
All
it-
right.
let's give
What
it
do you
those-
think would be cooler to watch? The Titanic sinking or the eclipse?
The eclipse, because I don't want to watch 1,500 fucking people die.
I don't know them.
Hey,
You fucking dark son of a bitch.
cheers to everybody who in the Titanic and their families that lost. It was a terrible disaster. And
No, cheers to the people that bought tickets and didn't get on, okay? You guys had some foresight and luck on your hands.
all right. Yeah, hey. Speaking of disasters, what do we got next?
Oh,
OJ!
Oh, the Assassination.
Orenthal and James
Philip
Simpson.
McCrevis.
Philip McCrevis! Come on back
Assassination.
in. You're up.
Marcus. Hey, Marcus. Come on. We're going to talk about
The Juice.
OJ Orenthal. You're up, buddy.
Come on, Lily.
And now we got Marcus, Lily Laserbeam, and Philip McCrevis. Talk about The Juice, O.J. Simpson.
R.P. OJ. He didn't do it. Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about OJ. OJ didn't do it.
The juice is loose.
The juice was loose, and now he gone? He gone.
He gone. He was 76 years old, and a little bit of trivia here. I didn't know this until we were doing the planning yesterday. First name, Orenthal.
You didn't know OJ meant Orenthal J?
I did not. No.
Orenthal J. Orenthal J. Hey, Orenthal, I'm gonna tell you the first time I heard about Orenthal, I was 6 years old. And my mama was like, Orenthal's on the freeway driving crazy. I'm like, who the fuck is Orenthal?
In the Bronco, followed by like 50 cop cars.
Hey, he wasn't even driving. He was in the trunk.
Really?
Yeah,
I
he
didn't know
wasn't-
that
That was
either.
the security guard driving.
No way.
Yes, watch. They had on FX, right? They had on FX. And this is how you know I'm a real OJ fan. Because I watched that shit, bro. OJ didn't drive himself in that Bronco. He was laying flat in the
I
trunk.
never knew that. I never knew that.
Look it up. He was laying. His security was driving him. He kept telling
Wow.
the security, keep going.
Keep going.
keep going, keep going, keep going. The security said, hey, we gotta pull over. He was on the fuck that. Keep going.
I mean, I've seen the picture. I've seen the video of like the Bronco, and it's like followed by like 3 lanes of cop cars, like 10 rows back. They're like,
Hey.
they pulled out everybody to try to stop that guy.
That black man killed a white lady in 1990. He's going to jail. He was the first black man to beat that type of case.
Really?
Yeah, I remember
Yes.
that.
He was the
Damn.
first black man to beat that type of case. What did he say? If the glove don't fit, you,
You
must
must
have
have
quit.
quit.
I was 6 years old. It don't fit, you quit. I ain't know what the fuck that meant. The fuck is a quit?
Well, it's funny because he was wearing like some rubber gloves, and then he was putting the glove on over the rubber glove. So of course it's not going to fit. I know, like they actually did like a remake of that on Seinfeld.
Really?
Yeah, it was like they're poking fun at it, but like it was some chick that was trying on a bra. They're like, oh yeah, make her try on the bra, make sure it fits. And she was trying on the bra over her clothes, and like the lawyer in the show says, man, of course it's not going to fit over the clothes. It's got to fit like over the skin, like a glove. And again, that was like right around the same time period. It's like when I was watching that, I definitely lost it a little bit.
I'd have pissed myself watching that.
Hey, Jasonda, what was that line? If the glove don't fit, you're full of shit.
If the glove doesn't fit, you're all full of shit.
What was that from?
Not another teen movie.
Not another teen movie. If
The glove
don't
didn't fit.
you're full of shit.
The glove didn't fit.
You're
So I'm
full
full
of
of shit.
shit.
I know I'm full of shit because it didn't fit.
Right?
He didn't do it.
So
Even though, I want me to tell you how you know he did it, though? He wrote a book. If I did.
that's right. If I did,
If I did. As soon as I didn't even read it. I read the title was on some OJ. You set us back 20 years. Yes, you did. You did
Damn.
that shit.
So as a little bit of context, I think OJ, like when he was in his football days, that was a little bit before my time, but he was a great player, running back, right?
What did he do? He got the Heisman. He got a Heisman, and he got a ring within like 6 years or some shit like that. He did some incredible shit. But you got to look at that era of football that he was in. You know, that era of football was different.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, that was a different era of football.
Then he was like in a bunch of movies, like what Airplane.
Yes.
Naked Gun.
Naked Gun. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Naked Gun 2.5. Naked Gun 33 1/3.
He was in all that shit. Orthar. That's crazy. You didn't know his name was Orthar?
I did not. No.
I
But
guess
of
that was-
course, I knew the attorneys that represented him, though.
Which one was your favorite attorney?
Well,
Right.
it's interesting because it's Johnny Cochran and
Uh-huh.
Kardashian.
Rob
So
Senior.
true.
Rob Senior. That's
Rob
right.
Senior.
That's right. Yeah,
You
we were talking about
were.
this
You were.
yesterday. Was it Rob? No, Rob's around now.
No,
Rob
Senior.
Senior,
It was
okay.
Rob Senior.
Well, I saw this really funny video online, and they were putting together like this really big string of events, and it was talking about when OJ got drafted, and they said if OJ didn't get drafted by that team, if they had taken somebody else, then OJ never would have went to the places that he went,
Nope.
and then Rob Kardashian never would have represented him,
Right.
and then we never would have got the Kardashians that we got today.
Nope.
It's just like this big string of like unbroken
bullshit.
line.
Like Rob.
Ray J, that's right.
Yeah.
One Night in Paris.
Literally. One Night in Paris was terrible.
It was.
I'll watch Kim's and with Ray J, and that was terrible too over One Night in fucking Kim. I mean,
And
Paris.
that's how they got all uber famous.
Right.
I feel
Massively
like Paris is already famous because of her last name. Like you can't say Hilton without thinking Paris. But like how you said,
Yeah.
it was, that's true.
Exactly. So I was kind of trying to figure out, like the other day, like why are the Kardashians famous? Because it seems like
They daddy
they got like
and they stepdaddy. You got to think.
Yeah.
Your daddy and your stepdaddy,
Right.
two famous. So that means your mama was doing her thing.
Yeah. Mama was
Chris,
doing the
Chris
thing.
was doing her thing.
Oh yeah, she had a
'Cause-
mock.
Yeah, she had a mock. She had 4 kids with a mediocre attorney. Turned that up to 2 kids with a multi-Olympic gold winning woman.
Bruce Jenner.
Bruce is a woman.
OJ Stats.
Shit, he was a legend. I don't remember him. I'm too young to remember OJ shit.
Is he in
But-
the Hall of Fame?
Hell yeah, he better be. If he
He
ain't in
should
there
be.
now, he better be in there this year. That motherfucker died of cancer. Everybody on his team that defended him died of cancer.
Really?
Yes.
Oh,
Damn.
Johnny
some
Cochran,
serious shit.
cancer. Rob, he was the first one, cancer. And then him at 76, cancer. And those are the 3 big names. They even had a 3rd attorney that he wasn't even fucking famous. I think even that motherfucker gone.
Well, I got to get to that topic here. OJ Simpson. He is actually going to be our character SS Nation of the Week, and
Oh,
damn.
not necessarily because of the charges that he beat, but later in life he had done some other crimes where he was beating up people for memorabilia.
He did.
You remember those?
Yeah, I remember that. He sold the dude, bought the shit, and he was on some want my shit back and beat him up. That is the most blackest thing you have ever heard.
Oh damn.
That is. I'm the black guy on this podcast. I say that's the blackest shit I ever heard in my life. I sold you something, John, and because I had to think about it, my daughter wanted that more than you, and I don't even give you the money back. I just come and beat you up and take it. That's some. I
That's
ain't
some
gonna say-
gangsta shit. OG.
Gangster shit. Yeah, that's right.
Shit. That's some. You going to jail. You going to jail. If he wasn't OJ, he'd be in jail.
Oh man. Okay. So one thing about that, did you see that video that came out of the Cleveland Rapid Transit, like maybe 8 years ago, something like that,
Okay.
where this woman was beating up the bus driver?
Yeah, you going to jail now?
You're going to
You
jail
going
now.
to? He super uppercutted her ass.
Oh damn.
Super
Power
uppercutted her ass. That set black people in Cleveland back 5 years.
That's true.
We was fucked up. Like, damn, how you punch her like that?
But it's funny
I
because
did it too, cause she was teeing off on his ass.
but the
And
same
he was on, you going to jail now? You going to jail? And then, that shit came from the upper shoulder. Hey, that came from the upper shoulder. I watched that shit 10 times. And do you know, every time I watched it, I cried like, nigga, I did the same shit too. Bitch, you ain't gonna abuse me like that.
But it's crazy because the same week in Cleveland, there was a white guy that was trying real hard to act a little foolish because they're down at the Muni lot doing
Yeah.
some tailgating. And I'm not sure if you guys know, but when you're at the Muni lot, sometimes the beer goes right through you.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
there's these piss buckets. There's like a 5-gallon bucket, and people just go in. They're like, "All right, Well, it's mostly guys that are probably filling it up.
For sure.
Yep.
But there was a dude that same week.
Most definitely.
He got paid. I'm not sure how much. He got paid like a very small amount of money, and he dunked his head in it the same week as the uppercut.
That's some white people shit. He was a white man. That wasn't no black
Yeah,
man.
yeah, he definitely was.
Because I'm going to tell you like this. You dump a black man head in piss involuntarily, he going to shoot you.
Praying.
He
There's
gonna
gonna be
shoot
some
the fuck
uppercuts.
out you. Yeah. He going to Hadouken. Stop.
Hayukin.
Draw hump in the air.
No. Once it's okay. Twice is fine too. 3 times, you're just playing with yourself.
Yes. And he's playing with himself. No, you're draw hump in the air. I draw hump in the air, and my old lady told me you playing with yourself. I was like, how? I didn't touch myself. She was like, you touching something.
You touching the oxygen.
Right. You touching something, so I had to stop. I stopped drawing up in the air like a dog.
Well, I think that might bring us up to story time.
Story time.
Story time.
Story
Do I got to
time.
tell you the story I just told you?
Well, I think we're gonna have Lily tell us a story about
thank God. I was
Arizona.
trying to say I don't want to
Oh
tell that
no!
story.
Oh no!
I don't want to tell that story.
That was a great one. We're laughing our ass off. She said we were laughing so much they could hear us on the show.
Everybody, shit, because it wasn't even he should have all he heard. he was also.
Moral of the story is when you're playing with some silverback gorillas, make sure you have a bathroom nearby. Otherwise, you're gonna have to unpack something.
Hey, you're gonna have to unpack
it all.
You're gonna have to unpack it. And don't let them be nearby because you're gonna have to do some more unpacking. 'Cause that dick he said he was unpacking it. He looked over his shoulder. That big bitch is right here. He said it was an immediate evacuation. It was also,
You killed me, Dad.
That's the 1,200 pound silverback, and down in somewhere in Democratic Republic of Congo, somewhere like that.
oh my God, that was the funniest shit I ever heard. The funniest shit. I'm not telling my story. It's Lily Lazy Beam.
Lily Laser Beam, I have you penciled in here.
There you go.
So,
Oh, my
as many of you guys don't know, I went to Arizona. So they had, it was April 1st, April Fool's Day.
April Fool's Day.
So I actually went to Arizona, and I was telling them the previous week that I went there for treatment. Treatment went great, but I'm going to tell you guys a story about
Treatment
Arizona.
went great. All right, hey guys, let's get a round of applause. Lily said her treatment went great in Arizona. Hell yeah, Lily Laser Beam, super fan, and
They
featured
better
guest
have, or
of the
you was
show.
gonna have what 3, 6. They better have, or you was gonna have 6 podcasters come and fuck them up. And start a
Right.
podcast about how we fucked them up.
So, let me tell you about my whole week.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Call
So
that fucker
first
Lizzie.
day, got there, had a family friend pick me up. Family friend was like, "I don't support you. I'm not taking you guys to the hotel."
Uh-oh.
I was like, "Okay, great." So that was day 1. Day 2, went to the pool. Sorry for bumping you.
You're good. You're good.
There's 5 or 6 different pools there, and ended up laying down and tanning. Well, someone called me during that time gap, and I became really tan and really burnt during my trip. I had a 3rd-degree burn in Arizona.
Oh
It
wow.
wasn't fun. But one thing I really want to highlight over here is self-driving cars in Arizona.
Oh.
Like, I've never seen a self-driving car before.
You
And-
never seen a Tesla?
Well, okay.
Full self-driving
correct,
though.
But there was no
Tesla's
one.
full self-driving.
Correct. But so my friend goes, "Oh, there's an app called Waymo. It's gonna come and pick us up." And I was like what? Like, if I could show a picture right now, I would love to, but I'll show you guys this. There's a picture of a self-driving
Poochie.
car that picked us up. Look how cool this is.
Oh hell no, that's a police car. No, no, and I gotta get in the backseat. No.
Whoa, that's a lot of extra
So,
lights.
a self-driving car
No,
that-
that's a police car.
I
So
don't
there's
know.
no driver.
There's no driver. So
Huh.
3rd day, the car comes and picks us up from this resort we're staying at. Lovely resort, and it was great. And I'm like, my phone's talking to me saying, "Lily, your ride has arrived." And I'm like, I'm gonna change my name to Lily Laserbeam.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
I changed all my social media names to Lily Laserbeam.
That's who
Oh,
you are.
that's awesome.
Lily Laserbeam.
Laser
So,
focus.
This car,
Absolutely.
This car pulls up and it's flashing my name, Lily Laserbeam, on the top of it. So the place where it has the name.
Mhm.
And someone goes, "Why Laserbeam?"
Because you are
And
everywhere.
I'm like, well, so I joined this podcast channel in Cleveland, Ohio, and they're like, why Cleveland? Like,
Because, bitch, that's where we at.
I'm like, don't question it.
Bitch, that's where we
And
at.
the
Yeah, we're at the land.
And-
Here we
Motherfuckers
go.
better than
Cheers to
Arizona. Cleveland, ha. We got a
So-
football team that sucks, but we got one. We got college football that's better than yours. And we got the WNBA, NBA, and hockey. What you got,
Oh,
Arizona?
Yeah,
Nothing.
center of the sports
A
world.
desert, sand dunes.
You got third
It's
degree
hot as
burn.
fuck. I'm black and I know for a
So-
fact, fuck Arizona.
So I get
Arizona.
so anyways, that night was the best night ever. I got on an
Fuck the
electric scooter.
Diamondbacks outside of Randy. I'm sorry.
You're fine, darling.
I'm sorry.
Darling. Oh, wow.
This my homie. Lily the laser beam.
Oh, that really hurt. I dislocated my shoulder at work today.
Oh, no.
Oh shit! Why are you here? Put it
Because I
back.
love you guys.
Put it back. I
Aw.
love you. We love you too, man. But put that
So,
shit back.
anyways, the people in Arizona were like, "Why are you laser beam?" Like I said, "Oh, I'm on this podcast channel." They're like, "What the heck? That doesn't seem like you." And I'm like, after a few beers, I could talk about life. They're like, "Really?" I'm like, they're like, "So why did you get named laser beam?" And I'm like, "I don't know, because I'm like a laser and I'm like on fire, so everyone loves me."
It's because of your
But-
focus.
Right, because I can focus on the screen right now. But it was the best trip ever. I will be going back in 2 weeks for grad school.
Oh, wow.
When I was there, I was accepted into grad school.
Hey, another round of
Congratulations!
applause.
Grad school!
Lily Laserbeam, grad school.
Laser beam. That's how you know. She can focus when she won't. But any other time when she with us, she air.
Right, correct. Please say that. Please do. But I'm not going to leave you guys in Ohio. I have decided to do it all online.
Oh.
And
okay.
I'll be in Cleveland, Ohio, just for you guys because you guys mean the world to me. And thank you for allowing me to be on. I'm gonna cry right now, but
You
thank
better
you
not
for
cry.
allowing me to be on your podcast because
Oh,
I literally
wow.
have had a dream since I was younger to be on a podcast channel, and I want to thank Scotty.
Too
I want
hot.
to thank Marcus.
That's me.
I want to thank George for drinking with me my first
That's
night
that
I came
guy
to
dry
Frank
humping
and
the air
Tony's.
behind the camera.
I want to thank Eddie. I'm sorry, I
George.
don't know all the names. I'm sorry, I don't know all the names. I want to thank Eddie for being my homie when I come into Frank and Tony's, and I want to thank you for everything. And last but not least, I want to thank John for being everything to me when I've been on your channel. So thank you for allowing me to come on Mondays, and thank you for being here and supporting me throughout this whole journey with cancer and everything. So I love you guys.
You got cancer?
Leukemia. That's why I was in Arizona.
Oh, what the fuck?
That's why I went there for treatment.
Man, what the fuck? Man, look here. You about to have me fucking cry.
So, but Arizona was great, but I'm not going to leave you guys. So I'll be in Ohio for a few more weeks.
Man, get your shit, man. We need you for the next 50.
That's right. That's
50
right.
years?
Yeah,
50
motherfucker.
years.
50.
That's
50
right.
will put me at 20,
50.
30, 40, 50, 60, 70.
Yeah,
So
motherfucker.
I'll be like 74 just for you.
Okay.
We need him for the Scotty Too Hottie. We got 30 more with him. Hell yeah. Matter of fact, I'm lying. That's 52. Fuck that Scotty.
So,
young.
but
Scotty
Arizona
young
was a
dude.
beautiful
Scotty gonna be
location.
100 years old, I heard.
When I was there,
John
actually,
Wilkes
I
Booth.
got.
But
I'm sorry for my tears of gratitude. But when I was there, I also got accepted into grad school.
That's
like, at
amazing.
Arizona
That's
State University
amazing.
For it was a free ride to Arizona State University.
Yeah, that's great. Congratulations.
But I'm gonna hop off. I'm gonna let John.
No, Lily, congratulations on your
Thank
flight.
you.
You've been on everybody's thoughts and prayers.
Thank you. I
and
really
awesome job.
appreciate it.
Yeah, keep up the great work, and I'm glad that you love doing this, and
But yeah,
Awesome.
it's been a fight, and luckily, I hope I'll hit remission in a couple months from what they're
Nice.
saying. My treatment got transferred to the Cleveland Clinic, actually, so downtown from Arizona, because I would have had to go to Arizona for. Sorry, thank you.
that's better.
I would have had to go to Arizona every 2 weeks
Yeah.
for the rest of the year.
Cool.
And they actually got treatment for me at Cleveland Clinic
That's
downtown.
awesome.
So please keep the thoughts and
Yeah,
prayers coming.
and you keep us posted, and everybody
They-
pray.
They say Cleveland Clinic is one of the best
Yes.
cancer
Yes.
treatments in the country.
Yes, it is. So,
For
but
sure.
my trip was amazing. Like, I really missed you guys because I wasn't on podcasts.
Yeah.
You know, when you guys had your day.
Yeah.
It was a lot of work though. My whole like to be there for 6 days and to be in a time change for 3 hours. It was like so rough. Like
Just
it was 3
fucked
hours
your whole
behind.
schedule up.
Yes, and then I came back and I was like, oh, I have jet lag. I can't attend someone's birthday party. So I come here like just for a drink.
Yeah.
And I get yelled at that day, and I'm like, I'm sorry. Like, love you too, but I couldn't be there on a Monday, and
Yeah.
it was solar eclipse day, so I was flying back on the eclipse,
Yeah.
and I got to see the eclipse from the air,
Wow.
and
That's,
it was gorgeous. I'll
that's,
show you some
that's
pictures.
pretty cool.
Yeah, Scotty
That's
Too
pretty
Hottie. I'll
cool.
show you pictures.
Absolutely. I love to see it.
But yeah, like so. You know, Arizona has a special place to my heart,
Yeah.
and I really wish I was going to be able to go to grad school there, but like all my health issues going on and with teaching, I can't attend there
Yeah.
in person.
Sometimes the paths just happen as they are, but God bless you got like into the Cleveland Clinic, and that way you don't have to add all that stress to what you're dealing with. And
So this was the electric car that I was in that came and picked me up.
it's electric.
There's no driver in it.
Wow. That would
And
trip me out.
It was scary because like I said to them, they changed my name to Lily Laserbeam in the car. And I was like, why is Lily Laserbeam picking me up? And this nickname that I have, this name that I have here, everyone calls me it now. They're like, how are you Laserbeam? And I'm like, I didn't think my name was Laserbeam
Because-
everywhere, but Scotty Too Hottie, thank you for naming me that night.
You're welcome.
So yeah,
Awesome. This is so great to hear, and keep up the great work.
thank you.
Jeez.
It was a lot. I was thinking about you all when
God
I was
bless
there.
you. Yeah. You were all in our thoughts and prayers. So
Yeah, of course.
All right. All right. All right. What we got going on now? And thank you
Let's
for
talk
sharing your
about
story.
inflation.
Yeah, inflation.
Wait, we don't have to. Like,
Yeah, we're supposed to. And we got Trivia Rivers.
what is Trivia Rivers? Oh boy.
I don't know.
And how is
Trivia
it?
Rivers.
How low can you go? Can I show them how low I can go?
Yes.
I don't know if that's what it means, but like, I need
Probably
to have
not,
the
but-
pro.
No,
like,
the trivia is actually trivia about rivers in the United States, and what it is someone asks a question, which Philip McCrevis has all the questions,
Yeah.
and if you guess it wrong, you have to drink. If you guess it right, then the question person has to drink.
so
Stop.
is Phil McRivers gonna lead this
I don't
trivia?
know.
Because I need to participate in this to finish this beer.
Trivia. Trivia. River Trivia.
Trivia. Here we go.
Here's the question master, Nick.
Scotty Too Hottie, if you want, I can step out so you can
No,
participate.
whatever you want to do. or whatever. I'm good.
Huh? Oh, okay. So I gotta
Oh,
take
okay.
so I gotta hear it. Okay.
So, all right.
Keep the mic up, though.
Oh, I wasn't there, so it's okay.
Yeah, I already know all the answers.
I don't remember it, so it's all good.
All right, well, I'll go with a different one. What is the longest river in the world?
Oh,
Nile.
Hey, you're right. You get to pass out a drink and ask a question.
Now, see if I can remember correctly. What's the longest river in the United States?
Missouri.
I know. Oh, God
guys
damn it! I should
practicing?
have got Marcus on here to ask that question. No. Okay. How about this?
Do I ask a question?
Don't answer. Don't answer. Don't answer.
Okay,
Okay,
whatever.
Marcus. If you get this question wrong, you got to take a drink.
That's easy.
What's the longest river in the United States? Drink.
Drink it.
No, it's not.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's not.
I just Googled it. I just
No, it's
Googled
not.
it, Marcus.
No, it's not.
We did our research.
I mean, I did a little bit.
The longest. Hey, you haven't drank
I
yet.
already looked at the answer.
You haven't drank yet.
Oh
All
no.
right.
Oh.
Oh,
About
yeah.
anything?
Marcus is gonna Google.
About anything?
Yes.
Yeah.
About anything. Anything.
Mhm.
Oh no.
Who are?
Who are what?
Yeah. Who are?
Who are? Oh no.
What- What is the closest asteroid that is going to be here in 2027? The closest asteroid.
Should we go ding ding? I'm gonna bring a buzzer next time so we can answer questions
Sneak
for
that shit
trivia.
and look it up on the phone.
I could not do that. I would love to, but I don't want to cheat right now.
I know. Asteroid.
Okay. The last thing I thought the black man on the show was going to ask was about a fucking asteroid.
I didn't think you were gonna ask that. I thought you were gonna ask about the sports because I would have answered. Oh
All right, yeah. OJ.
no! Let's go, OJ. Oh no!
Who are
What
the
did you say? Who are what? What?
Anunnaki?
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 Yeah, those are those alien Egyptian things.
Oh my God! Why is he asking us this?
So now you got to drink because he got it right.
Yeah, from
We heard
Egypt.
Anunnaki.
Yeah.
We
I
heard
know.
it.
The Anunnaki.
We heard it.
Right, they let me borrow their spaceship every once in a while.
Did they
though? Fuck that Uber or them drone cars or whatever they are. Driverless cars.
Yeah,
I
like
get
I should have
alien
answered that.
rides. I get alien rides.
I do too.
All
Keep
right.
asking us questions, Marcus.
All right, so
What's that? Right now?
Right now, can you repeat that question?
Painesville.
Is it like local? I would say, well, Arizona's close to the Mexico.
New York City.
Chicago.
Is it? Then you got to drink.
You
'cause
gotta
I
drink
got that
with
right.
us. Just drink with me.
You didn't get the Anunnaki right. You didn't get the Anunnaki question right because I asked who are the Anunnaki.
So does that mean we gotta chug, Marcus?
Those are my boys.
Does that mean we gotta chug this?
Yeah. Do I get to ask a question?
Yes, ask me a question.
I'm going to ask John.
All right.
John. John,
Oh God.
if a gay guy jumped on your back,
What would you
get
do?
him off?
I would.
No, I would absolutely would not. Absolutely would
So
not.
you let him stay
I would
there.
get him off my back, but I
Yes,
would get him
John.
off.
I'll drink for it all the day.
Trivia hour is going great.
It's going fantastic. You can ask me a
Lily,
question.
you got a question? Anybody got a question for me? I know everything.
Oh, I don't know if you
I
do.
know everything.
So, okay. Scotty too hottie.
4.
So if you think this is right, but what is the baseball team in Arizona? What are their names?
The Diamondbacks.
Nope. Sun Devils. Got a drink.
Sun Devils.
Yes.
The baseball team.
Yes, there's
Arizona.
two.
Oh,
Drink to it, Scotty.
Professionals. I've been talking about AAA. AAA don't count.
Love you too.
All right, I'll drink just because I'm thirsty. But the Diamondbacks are the pro team.
That's
you know
true.
what city they play out of?
Tempe.
Neither do I. Right?
They do. They
Yeah.
play in Tempe because
Yeah.
I went to see a game.
Tempe's pretty cool. When I went out to Arizona, what was so cool about that, of course, I started
Yeah.
out in Scottsdale. Of
Okay,
course.
Scottsdale is like the
And then-
party town. Like, let me admit,
You know, then
downtown
went to
is.
Sedona. I got to see the Sedona experience, and then that was really cool because there's a lot of like good stuff. But
Yeah.
I went to this town. It was called Jerome, Arizona. Jerome, that place was just the funnest.
Right.
It was just the weirdest little towns. Anybody's out in Arizona, hit Jerome.
I'm gonna actually. So I'm probably gonna travel in a few weeks back there for a grand
Cool.
experience. But if anyone wants to come, I get free tickets to go.
Hey, you can hit Jerome. All right. Any other questions?
Would anyone
All
like
right.
to ask me a question over here?
It's for anyone. No,
Yeah.
it doesn't. It could be for anyone.
It could be for anyone. Get us drunk over here. We need it.
Questions?
All right. Your podcast name? I've never met you before. What is your podcast name? What is your podcast name?
That's Abraham Lincoln or something.
Abraham. Oh,
She wants you to answer it
Abraham.
right so
That's the
she
guy-
can drink.
That's the motherfucker
Yes.
who started income tax.
I drink.
What the hell is that?
They're on their bike. They're
That's
cool.
the Anunnaki.
They're being cool tonight.
Who had a question for us?
I don't know. This is a good one to ask Scotty. Who won Super Bowls 1 and 2?
I know.
Scotty knows.
I
Scotty
know.
doesn't know. He said.
I know.
I have no idea.
I don't know. I wish I could
The
tell
Green
you.
Bay Fudge Packers.
No, those Green Bay Packers. You lose.
Cool. I'm thirsty anyways. It wasn't a bucket of queers, was it?
Marcus, you said you had some. Marcus, you said you have some questions for us. What is the question? Nick, you're first. Who is this question going to? All of us?
Yeah.
This is the community question.
Oh,
Community
shit.
question.
Now, this one's a little bit tough because we live in Ohio.
Okay.
There's this Ohio River
Ohio
that,
River
that goes to Pittsburgh. And
goes
there's
into
two rivers
Pittsburgh.
that
But-
combined to form the Ohio River. What are they?
Off of the Ohio
Shit.
River.
Oh, really?
Nick.
Really?
Isn't it in
Well,
hold on.
I got
hold on.
one,
So,
the Allegheny.
That's
I got
right.
one, the
And then you said it
Allegheny.
forms into Pittsburgh?
I got it.
Okay, so you're right.
I'll drink
Allegheny's
too.
right.
Right, and
I'll
there's
drink.
another river that
The
forms
Ohio River?
Ohio River.
Oh
Right.
shit.
Yeah, me and Lewis and Clark were going.
What?
There was.
American name is Surf the Cam. It's a long name.
I threw.
Am.
Right.
Am?
Back
Nick,
in,
I think I'm just gonna have to drink to that because I
Yeah,
have no
I'm
idea.
drinking to
I'm
it 'cause I-
sorry.
What was it? Do you need a second river
We
name?
need to tell you what it is. He said it starts with M.
Oh, it's the Mahoney.
Mahoney, Nick.
Oh,
Hey,
God damn it. You're right. It's the Mahoney, isn't it?
Mahoney.
Monongahela.
Yeah.
Okay.
Short for
Drink to that
Mahoney.
now.
Okay. So, yeah, we.
They never taught us that shit in my school.
But why am I a teacher and haven't taught my kids that?
Mm-hmm.
You was the founder of the scientific method back in.
Oh, no.
Albert Einstein.
Albert
what?
Einstein
A
or
what?
all right, can you repeat that one more
right.
question?
Who is the founder of the scientific method?
Albert Einstein.
Scientific method. What the hell is that? Al Bundy.
I think I need another beer, guys.
The basis of the scientific method.
Oh,
What
I'll
the
hop
hell
off
is the
in a minute.
scientific method?
He said 148 AD.
What?
148
Can you give us a hint? Can you give me a
AD.
hint with a name?
Oh, who the fuck?
I should know
The
this.
apple tree with the gravity.
Wait, Johnny Appleseed?
No. Euclid.
Not Isaac Newton. Okay.
Wait. What is his
Euclid.
podcast name?
Confucius.
Starts with an S.
Hey, I lied. You're at 52 minutes.
S.
Sabotorius.
Oh, I guess I got to drink to this.
I don't fucking know.
Who created the science?
Right.
What? Socrates. Is that who
Socrates.
it was? See, Socrates is not in my mind
Socrates.
frame.
That fucker owes me $20.
He owes me $200 tonight.
Socrates.
Philip McCrevis, you want to get in on this? We're almost at time.
Yeah.
Well, we want to let you guys in. If I want to come back in.
Any more questions?
Does anyone have any more? Does anyone have questions for me since I wasn't here like a week ago?
I feel like if we keep it at an hour, it'll be.
So, okay, I was here at a bar one night, and okay, all right, I got 30 seconds to answer this. So, I was here one night, and my lovely friend Nick was here, and we were sitting outside, and I was like a couple beers in, and I said, "What is my nickname going to be?" He goes, "Lily Laserbeam," and I was like, "Why am I a laser beam?" He goes, "Because you're all on it." Nick, you got to drink to that.
Because.
See, anytime they say Scotty Too Hottie, I just think of the wrestler.
Me too.
Wait, there's a wrestler named
Yeah.
Scotty?
Yeah, way back in the day.
Yeah, he
Scott.
stole
Oh,
my
but
name.
Scotty,
You gotta
yeah,
think-
he
you gotta
stole
think-
your name. 25 years ago, he stole your name.
Right.
But you
I
gotta think I'm only in my
Socrates
20s.
was there.
But you gotta think I'm only in my 20s, so I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was a wrestler.
He was like, do you know who he was before he was Scotty Tuhati?
No, who
What
is
he
he?
was called?
No, who is he?
No, he
Scotty
he-
Hoback? Just kidding.
Yeah. Actually, it was Randy Savage's brother. It was
Really?
Is Lanny Pop?
No.
I know.
No.
Mark Merrow. It was Mark Merrow.
No. Facebook.
Damn.
Okay.
I will go on here and check Facebook for false information, false facts.
So when we come back, can we talk about inflation and like prices
Absolutely.
and like
Yeah.
food? Because I want to talk
Nick,
about
what's up
that.
next?
Yeah,
We're-
What we got next?
Yeah, we're
prices and fooding.
Please,
Food. Anybody want
because
to talk food? I don't know nothing
well,
about
I
that.
can hop off. 'Cause-
Or collect my money from
or whoever wants
Socrates.
to come on.
I think we're gonna do a change.
Who's up?
Yeah.
Who's up?
George.
Change over. Let's go.
George doesn't want to. Marcus.
Anybody?
Eddie. Ed.
Yo, Ed.
I guess not. Sorry, you guys have to deal with me tonight. I'm sorry.
Hey.
Food and inflation.
Food and
Oh, shit,
inflation. Oh,
inflation.
yeah.
Inflation.
Can
Okay,
one of
first
my
thing
homies
first.
get me another
Inflation is
beer?
bullshit. There's no reason why us as American people are paying 10% on anything. We are the greatest superpower in the world. Now we are paying 10% on the bottom 10%.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
So this is my thing.
10% increase every year.
Yeah, every year.
Every
so
year.
how the fuck, as being a black American, let me sit right here. Me as a black American, how the fuck you expect me to live on 10% increase and we're already at 35%?
Right. Well,
35 fucking percent. And
Oh, yeah. Eggs, they're just like going through the roof. And like all
I don't
food.
eat eggs no more.
Yeah.
I don't eat
I
eggs
stopped
no
eating
more.
eggs for a
prices
while.
have went up so much. Like, can I just say, apartment, like, I don't, like, this is off topic, but apartment rent has also went up too.
Oh, that's
Yes,
on topic.
That's always,
yeah.
yeah. That's right
so
on top of it.
you can get a 2-bedroom apartment in downtown Willoughby, which is great. The area is great. For $1,400 for a 2-bedroom? Are you kidding me?
That's
Back
location,
in
though.
2018. Okay, correct.
That's location.
But-
Oh,
That's
yeah.
downtown.
Okay,
Three
correct.
things. Location.
But
Yeah.
you can go to a regular Willoughby area, not downtown Willoughby. It's like $1,600 for a 2-bedroom, like 1 bath.
The rent is too damn high.
It's too damn high. And
I'm
food
waiting
prices,
for the government to collapse again.
right? In the
Go ahead and
housing market
crash.
too.
Yes. go ahead and
Housing
drop,
market.
crash.
I'm sorry if we're getting off topic of housing.
No,
and, like,
we're
prices,
right on topic.
No, that's
no,
inflation.
That's
That's on
inflation.
Thank
topic.
God,
Yeah,
because
that's right.
this is where I need to be right now to rant.
Yes.
Not
Rant,
really, not
rant,
really.
rant,
Not
rant.
Lily
Let that
Laserbeam
shit-
doesn't need to rant right now.
Lily Laserman's about to start a rant.
So, but
She's
housing
dialed in.
prices. So I think I was telling Abraham drinking that housing prices have went up.
yes.
I put an offer. I put an offer in. So there was a house on the market for $210,000. I put $50,000 down
You
didn't
didn't
get-
close out
Man,
on it?
that's a
No.
down payment.
because they wouldn't take it, and it would have been $1,400 a month with the mortgage rate plus taxes.
Suck a dick
So
with
I
that.
was like, listen, if I have to
You
rent
gonna
for the
suck a
rent,
dick with
like
that.
I was like, listen, if I have to rent for like a couple years till the market crashes, great.
Oh, yeah, but it takes a lot
Because-
longer than you think.
Yeah, it does.
Correct.
It could take like 5 more years.
It could.
It could, but see,
Yeah.
that's all on how
But-
we put our money into the system itself.
Right.
Well,
You know, because
it's
everything
like
is still
also like
ridiculous.
it's also like rough because like it's like people like nowadays. So, like,
Uh-oh, I think
26
we lost you.
I think I'm here.
There you go.
You can't get rid of me now, right? No, I'm just kidding. I love y'all. No, but like market prices like are crazy and they have went up so much. Like I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna rent for like a year or two because it'll make me feel better because like when you pay like so much in rent and like inflation and like prices of food are ridiculous. Like
Yes.
eggs,
Yes.
like $4 for a dozen.
That's
I'm
it
sorry.
used to be
Asinine.
$1.
Yes, eggs used to be $1.50. Ooh, you kicked it.
Uh-oh.
You lost our connection there, Maddie.
Maddie, you
Hi,
really kicked
Maddie.
it. Hi, Maddie.
Hi, Maddie.
Hi, Maddie. Okay,
Oh,
so
Like, I
Cover
can't.
girl.
She's like, I can't hear you guys.
Connection is solid. Connection's never been better.
Right,
why you
So-
blocking me out?
right.
Oh, no, time out. The black guy blacked out.
I got you.
The
I
black guy
got
blacked
you.
out.
You just gotta come right here. I got
Okay,
you.
cool.
There we go.
I was
You just
about
got to get real nice and
I was like,
close.
don't
Get
black
it
the
nice
black
and
out.
toasty.
Black me out.
Maybe we'll all warm up. Like you know how we're cold. Maybe we'll warm up.
Sure,
But,
body
like,
heating shit. Hell
Inflation.
nah.
Yeah, not tonight.
Hell nah.
But-
We ain't gonna get warm doing that shit.
Nah,
It's cold.
share
But,
body
like,
heat. That's when you have
so
like a sleeping bag.
Inflation, like, but like, so inflation's with like prices of groceries and everything, and like prices of rentals and houses is freaking ridiculous.
It's not going back
Frozen
down.
pizza
It's
is used to
not,
be
it's
$5.
going
Now
up.
they $7.50. That's what
Yeah.
I knew then. Y'all can
Well,
go
I
eat
think
dick.
I need to get
That's
some
an increase of
$5
like
pizza for the
40%.
channel tonight.
We'll get a $5 pizza
Yeah,
with
there
a
you
dollar
go.
worth of pepperonis on there. Woo!
Hey.
I'll bring it onto the channel. I'll let Eddie hop on now.
There you go. Fats is keeping inflation down. $5
Keeping it down.
pizzas and $2 gigantic beers.
Everybody-
Inflation can't hit us here.
Right.
Everybody show
but
up Frank and Tony's every Monday.
Every Monday, I'll be on the-
Monday.
Every Monday I'll be on the channel unless if I'm out of town.
There you go. We got a
Hey,
schedule.
Got a schedule. Hey guys, I'm just gonna let y'all know. It's official. George has made it official. I am an official member of Abraham Drinking.
I'll be next. I'll be next. I promise you.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm the new guy.
The FNG.
What's that?
Fucking new guy.
Yeah, that's me. That's this guy.
That's
I
that
know
guy.
what the fuck is that? Fuck is FNG? What? Oh, okay.
Like-
okay.
But
You
yeah,
never heard of FNG?
No, I was about to get offended for like 2 seconds. I'm like,
Like a wrestler commentator. It's a color commentator, like in wrestling, but he's
first thing first, this is 2023. You can't say color.
Right,
Now,
correct.
let's talk about. You can't say color. You can. Yes, I'm surrounded. Yes,
my
but you
Marcus,
cannot
you're
say
talking
color.
about me and Nick. I'm sorry.
No, I'm going. Fuck that.
bunch of white pins right now, Marcus.
Well, fuck that, you white pigeon motherfuckers. Let's talk about it then.
White
Damn.
White pigeon motherfuckers.
Well,
I eat watermelon and you eat watermelon too.
Well,
Watermelon's
I would love
delicious.
You eat more fried chicken than me. Look at your gut. You eat just as much fried chicken and waffles as me. And you last time I was on here on motherfucking
Oh,
shit,
damn.
and we gonna talk about you, motherfucker. Yeah, you on some. Yeah, I want some motherfucking grape soda and watermelon. Yeah, get your ass on here.
Well,
Let me
I
say
would
this to you.
love Scotty Too Hottie to hop
Scotty,
on
you
and
hopping
replace
on?
me.
No,
And-
you can't talk shit and then I hop on you.
And
No, I'm gonna talk shit.
But no, he's hopping on for me.
You
But I'm
drink
gonna go get
pierogi
some-
water.
Hold up.
Hey, I am half Sicilian, so I do love some fucking pierogi.
He drinks pierogi water.
My
I know he
friends,
do. I know you did, Joseph. What is this?
Marcus and you. I'm gonna go get us a $5 pizza. I'll come back with pizza for us because we need to advertise $5 pizzas at Fats. So catch you in 15 minutes.
$5 pieces at Fat every Monday. You can get one of these for $2. Hey, Joe Rogan, y'all need to do a podcast with us. Even though I know you're not gonna do that, you should do a tank telecast with us. No, I don't like your nipples. They're too big. They look like women's nipples.
Let's cut it down.
Yep.
And your chest is hairy, you fucking Neanderthal. You look like you eat people.
Neanderthal Genghis Khan
he look like-
motherfucker.
He look like one of the motherfuckers that come out the motherfucking bush. He's like, with his shirt off, his nipples is hard. It's cold outside.
Do
his
your
nipples is
dance
like this.
now, motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
Genghis Khan Neanderthal motherfucker.
Genghis Khan had rhythm. That's George's Khan.
Oh,
His
shit.
fifth great grandson who ain't got no rhythm. He ain't no Asian. He ain't no Asian.
Yeah. All right.
All right,
Where
all
we
right,
at time-wise?
we are at time.
We're
so
up against it. We're up
yeah,
against
we are at
it.
time. So
We got time?
now we're at time.
Oh,
We're at an hour 3 right now. So
Oh, shit.
I mean, thanks for everyone for tuning in.
Right.
Aliens are real.
Yeah.
Marcus, we
Yeah.
gotta come up with a name for you, Marcus,
It's just Flat Marcus. That's what I'm called everywhere.
because you got Scotty Too Hottie, Jasonda, Philip McCrevis, Lizzie,
Oh,
Lily
Marcus.
Laserbeam.
Oh, no, you can't call me Marcus.
Marcus.
Marcus. Ah!
Marcus. Marcus.
Say it again so I can hear it.
Sparkus Marcus.
Sparkus.
Can we call, hey, what about the Junkyard Dog?
Okay, so.
Junkyard Dog.
Okay, so wait. Okay, so wait. Okay, I will semi-assign for the Junkyard Dog only because it was a black guy, the original Junkyard Dog, the
Yeah,
wrestler.
Yep.
And I don't look like him. I'm
No, you
fat.
don't.
I'm
JYD.
fat, but I don't look like him.
Hey, Coco, beware.
Can you be a falcon? Can you be a falcon?
Fuck no, birdhead. No, fuck that. Since we doing it. Oh, we got jokes. I got one joke for you, Georgie.
Oh, can you tell me a joke, baby?
Silence, because I'm sexy.
No, you're not sexy.
So, man.
You look like the guy that sucked farts. You look like the guy that sucked farts. Yeah, you do. Also, I got you, baby. You look like that guy.
250 pounds of chewed bubble gum.
305 of chewable bubble gum. That's his type. Yeah, he gotta hold her up like this.
With your stupid dance.
He gotta hold her arms like this.
All right. We are at time. Thank you
Yeah.
guys for tuning in to the John Wilkes Boofin Show.
John Wilkes Boofin.
Yep. I mean, I don't even know what the fuck platforms we're on, but
Jeez,
We everywhere.
we're
And I'm just a guest.
Facebook, YouTube, Spotify. Okay, check us out.
Thank you,
And
Frank. and
check us
Tony.
out
Last
at Abraham Drinking. I'm the new black guy.
Right. Sparkus Marcus.
New
All right,
black
so,
guy.
last
MBG. I'm the new MBG. That's my new nickname. MBG. New black guy.
last words.
MBG.
Last words.
MBG.
Drop stunners, not drugs.
And be kind to one another, please.
Smoke dope. Just don't bring it to me. Smoke your dope. Just don't bring it to me. Because I don't know what to tell you.
Thank you, Frank and Tony. Thank you, Frank and Tony.
Yeah.
Here we come.
Steve, you can tell no lie, but old John Wilkes, he was a spy.
He was.